So there's a bathroom here, best not to use during the show. There's one if you go through the music room, and then one up top. So enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. Oh, yeah, Leah also said, turn off your phones. In that tone. Thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. What a lovely, nice full house on a Sunday night. This is Nate Purcelli. I'm Stephanie Strange. Correct. That is a trumpet. Good job. Firecracker audience we've got here tonight so far. How many people have been to a Strange and the Familiar show before? All right. Excellent. Okay. Well, then in that case, I'd like to introduce myself properly to those of you who have not been. When it was discovered that the species human was developing consciousness, we sent a team to the surface of Earth to live amongst them and report back. Today we hear the transmission of an agent calling herself Strange. I look around me and I think, these people, they're crazy. Though I was sent as an impartial observer, I forget who I am. And I feel such regret to present my case. I'd like to welcome to the stage the next species on the brink of extinction. Me, oh my, they're dropping like flies now, and they fall like dominoes. Doesn't it feel like the world is ending? Tick tock. If you feel like you're doomed, that's because you are. I'm just saying, I hate to report on the state of these self-forsaken creatures. They threw it away. Oh, oh. They threw it away and then they cried. They cried. Oh, they threw it away. Oh, they threw it away and then they cried. They cried. Oh, they threw it away. Oh, they threw it away and then they cried. They let 1% play. And they sold their lives as if time was a game. They threw it away. Oh, they threw it away and then they cried. They cried. Oh, they threw it away. Oh, they threw it away and then they cried. They threw it away. They threw it away. Oh, they threw it away. They threw it away. Oh, they threw it away. 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 They threw it away and then they cried. They cried. Oh, we threw it away. Oh, we threw it away and then we cried. It has been decided the species human will remain untampered with. We are curious to see how this unfolds. As for Agent Strange, her time on Earth has been temporarily extended, despite the Council's concerns about her mental state. Now can I come home? When can I come home? Thank you. So that's me. Doing pretty good. This next song, this is based on a play that I did when I was in high school. It's called This Is a Test. Has anybody seen that play? Pretty popular, especially for like kids' plays. And it was about a boy's nightmare anxiety. And he had these nightmares. And as a group, we did this call and response. This is a test, a what, a test, a what, a test, oh, a test. And we did that so many times, over and over again, until it seeped into our own nightmares. And we were really happy when that play was over. And it just sort of worked its way into the fabric of my unconscious. And I didn't think about it for a long time. And then my first year that I quit drinking, I was working a lot, all the time, and working out and sleeping. And I'd stop playing music, and it was just a real grind. And I lived with 5 roommates, and they were all drinkers, as people do in their 20s and 30s. But it was really killing me to be surrounded by people who were having fun. So I sent out a group text, and I said, can we please, for one night, not have alcohol in the house? And everybody was really nice, and they sent a text back, and they said, yeah, no problem. And I watched a movie, and I went to sleep early. And at 3 a.m., all the fire alarms in the house went off. And I jumped out of bed, and my first thought was, this is it. It's here. So I threw on a robe, and I went to look for my cat, Nina, the most important thing in my life, and run outside. And my roommate was downstairs, and she saw me like running down the stairs, and I heard a voice come from here, and I didn't know a voice could come from here, and I said, fire! And she went, no, no, no. And my other roommate was precariously perched on a step stool waving a Totino's pizza box at the fire alarm. And they had burnt their Totinos to a crisp. And I still thought I was gonna die. They took the pizza and they went into the living room and they watched Space Jam and ate the pizza. And I collapsed onto the floor holding Nina, and I started shaking, and then I started crying. And I had to wake up for work the next day, which implies that I had got any sleep. I didn't. And it was like 5 o'clock or 5:30, and I was a couple minutes late opening the cafe. Really very unhappy. And my first customer comes in, smile on his face, and he looks at me and he goes, your smile's on upside down. You'd be a lot prettier if you flipped it around. And then it came back to me. This is a test. A what? A test. A what? A test. Oh. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. If this had been a real emergency, you would already be dead. unknown diploma did not protect me from anything. This big red S on my chest feels a lot like a bullseye. I live in a big dark room, much like yours, but different than you. I wish someone would turn the light on. A girl could use a view. And since the offer's on the table, I'll take two. But this is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what? Oh, a test. My deja vu did not remind me of anything. This goldfish memory serves me well. All I want for Christmas is bliss. Won't you take me to the toy store, 'cause I want more. And can we hit the candy shop, 'cause baby's got a sweet tooth. And can we hit the liquor store, 100 proof. That this is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what? A test. On tiptoes, on eggshells and broken bones. All the little monkeys in my head. You'd be better off if you left me for dead. I'd leave you. Plus these things are catching. And this is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what? Oh, I really didn't prepare for a test. My SOS left me rescueless. Thank you very much, I can fly with my own wing. Can't you hear the wolf cry? Wolf. Now that they are circling, oh, they're coming for you. You thought that you were safe because your blood runs blue. But this is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what a test. This is a test, or what? Oh, a test. I wish someone would turn the light on. 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 Thank you. I did not hurt that man, nor did I even decaf him. But I think that was before my last year when I really started decaffing people heavily. Like, yeah, I got you. So I mentioned a kitty cat by the name of Nina. Her full name was Nina Marie Nightmare. And She is the reason I started playing music again. I mean, I'm a musician, but something was blocked, and I was just really miserable and very, very angry, and I couldn't really stand to be around anybody. And one day she came padding across the street while I was reading a book on the porch, and she jumped onto my chest, and she looked into my eyes. She had these big green eyes, and she was just as black as night, and she started purring. And I felt something shift in me when she did that. And she would turn out to indeed be a feral cat that I brought into my house with 5 roommates and another cat. But she turned out to be so much more than that. She walks in your dreams while you are sleeping in places best left unseen. She dances with skeletons in your closet, the monsters under your bed. She's a nightmare. She might be worse than the things that she fights. She's a nightmare. It's quite likely she's worse than the things that come out when you turn off the lights. She's no innocent. No, she's no innocent. She's a nightmare. You're thinking, what did I invite into my bed? And you're right to wonder. You're right to be scared, 'cause you've got a nightmare. Demons scatter wherever she roams. Yes, you've got a nightmare. But while she'll make your dreams right, she can't speak to the monsters that walk in the light. She's no innocent. No, she's no innocent. Thank you. I have a comic book back there that goes with some of these songs, and if you want to find out more about Nina and her 2 brothers, Nicholas and Ned, feel free to pick that up and flip through it. All true. You doubt me. You think I'm kidding. We can talk. Oh, I don't really, I write music differently than I used to. Used to write more songs about heartbreak and things like that, and then Nina came into my life, and I had a new world open to me. But I have written one love song since I was introduced into the strange world. I'd like to share it with you. It's called Fire. I am a two-story house, and I am on fire. You are a garden hose, and you are also on fire. I am the morning after, and you were the thought before. I am vaulted ceilings, and you are hardwood floors. You are a warm summer day, and I am a volcano. You are the skip in my step. I am a crack in the sidewalk. Had you tripping for days, and then you fell. And then you fell. I am the empire building. You are a suicide. Threw myself off of you, and then I fell. And then I fell. I am a nation divided, and I am on fire. You are the Constitution, and you are also on fire. I am the song, and you are the reason for writing one. And then I fell. And then I fell. Thank you very much. person I wrote that about was like, that's a nice song. Thank you. He's like, I don't want to be hardwood floors. I want to be a vaulted ceiling too. Some of us are vaulted ceilings and some are hardwood floors. Floors are, some would argue, much more important for getting your bearings. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit because we want to leave plenty of room for Annie C. and her band. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think the first time I played with Annie was at her house, like underneath a kind of garage awning. That was, I don't know, it was just like, oh, we've got a kindred. Has everybody seen those Get Ready With Me videos? Does everybody know what those are? Yeah, they're, in case you don't, it's when people are on like Instagram and TikTok getting ready, and they're either like showing you their morning routine or they're talking about something while they're getting ready. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, why are there so many half-dressed women on my feed, like getting dressed all of a sudden? And someone was like, it's a Get Ready With Me video. It's very popular, and it's like Mr. Rogers. It's relatable. I was like, okay. Pretty stupid, but fine. So I did my own. The sequential order of things. I don't like that. That's dumb. I'm gonna do that, see if it works. Get ready with me. First I'll pick up my phone and I'll scroll and see things I can't unsee. And then I'll bleach my teeth. Have you heard about the bleaching of the coral reef? And then I'll laugh at a meme. And I'll cry in disgrace at the state of our nation. And I'll read my affirmations. You've got to say it out loud, or it doesn't count. I am worthy and I am free. Although I don't know how much longer I can do this for. And then a little face massage for lymphatic flow. If I leave the country, I'm not sure where I'd go. Apply my vitamin C, I like to keep it low fuss. But have you heard the sun is actively killing us? I take an internet test that tells me I am autistic. I can't get diagnosed, don't want on RFK's list. Put on my self-tanner for that sun-kissed glow. Click the affiliate link because I want to know how she turned back the clock to keep her skin so tight. But now the doomsday clock is 10 seconds to midnight. Get ready with me. Get ready with me. Thank you. It's pretty close to the actual thing, too. Okay. Quarantine changed a lot of things, some permanently. And I remember that there were so many people who really enjoyed quarantine because it brought a lot of stuff to the surface, right? There was, we realized that maybe we don't have to go into the office 5 days a week from 9 to 5 and then fight traffic to get home to do an effective job, and that there were a lot of things wrong in this country, and they just started kind of coming up a little bit. And there were a lot of people who were extremely prolific during quarantine. Like, I would go on Facebook and someone's like, I'm learning 3 new instruments and I'm teaching myself Chinese. I was like, I'm falling into a deep, dark pit and I'm not writing anything. but I did. I wrote 2 songs, and one of them was really, really nice about that beginning stage of quarantine where everybody was like, oh my gosh, we gotta help our neighbors. Let's sit outside for lunch and draw hopscotch on the ground, and then your neighbors would be doing the hopscotch. And this is not that song. This is the song that came after that period of time, when the bubble burst. I heard that, I know. I'm sorry, it's true. My head is gonna pop from all this din. She said we spin on the spin, on the spin, on the spin, on the spin. Oh, it just doesn't stop. This idiot committee holding court in my gray matter. But what does it matter? I spilled my cup. Now I get no refills. I'm looking up a hill with a pocket full of beans. I was told they were clean, grade A, beanstalk quality. People keep asking, how are you doing? And just to keep it simple, I say fine. But what goes unspoken will not go unsung. I think I'm losing my mind. My eyes, they're gonna shoot right out of their sockets. My ears, they're gonna curl up into my skull just to take a little nap. My lungs, they're gonna quit. My heart, it's gonna take a shit. My brain is on vacation, furloughed. And my head is going to pop from all this bullshit. She said we spin on the spin, on the spin, on the spin, on the... She said we spin on the spin, on the spin, on the spin, on the... She said we spin on the spin, on the spin, on the spin, on the spin. Thank you. All right, I think we have time for 1 or 2 more. All right. This is called The Road to Hell. This is a new one. Now you know what, I'm going to bring up the lyrics just in case. I said it was new. The road to hell is paved for easy access. They wanted more, they wanted it for less. Same day shipping on your handbasket became a bad habit, but I had to have it. In the words of the prophet, I want more. The system might be rotten, and so might you, when you're stuck between the red rocks and the hardest spot of blue. It wasn't how I liked it, so I left you a review. We're tired, spent and sore. can't understand what all the fighting is for. Quality was queen, and content was king, and money is the puppet master holding all the strings. Convenience is the oxygen that makes it all spin. We're hiring, nose to the floor. Seems like nobody wants to work anymore. We're planning for retirement as climate refugees. A rat in a trap still chasing the cheese. Nobody feels the incremental squeeze until the man in green popped the master. Now we're getting there much faster. Told us we had holes to fill. We partied till we got the bill. And now we're tired and we're crying as the water level's rising. And I can't cancel Amazon, I just don't have the time. I can't help my neighbor cause I'm so busy dying. I've been smelling smoke so I put money on the fire. Does everyone remember when Jesus lost his temper? Oh, it wasn't towards the immigrants or the whores. Now the merchants use his name, oh. They slayed the fish and bought the game, oh. No bread or roses in the streets, they're in the stores. And I'm standing in the grocery aisle, trying to decide if I need eggs or tampons more. I want to say fuck it, pluck it out and bleed all over the floor. But the road to hell is paved for easy cleaning. Why bother with a cow when you own the ring? My country, 'tis of thee, oh, sweet land of free shipping. I pledge allegiance to everything that pleases me. Thank you. We worked on that last note for hours. No, Nate, it's not right yet. All right, one more for you. This one is an old song that I stripped for parts. I'm doing a really interesting kind of therapy called family systems, and I'm meeting some people I didn't know were in there, and so I took this old song and I liked some of it, but some of it I just didn't, not good. And I repurposed it for one of these unsavory characters. There's too many doors in this house. There's too many floors in this house. There's too many people talking, and their words are not getting through to me. Just give me a white room in your house. Give me clean white sheets and wrap me up so tightly I won't won't even think about hurting myself. She used to be so pretty, but now her mouth is filled with blood. Don't let her out, she's not one of us. The things she'd do to you if she could just break free. Throw away the bathwater, throw away the baby. I'm walking around in circles and repeating myself. I'm helpless as a child, and if you let me run, just don't let me run. Just give me a wide room in your house. Give me clean white sheets and wrap me up so tightly I won't think about hurting anyone else. Look away, go away, run away. There's nothing here for you. Unless you like pretty ribbons for her to shred your skin into and wrap around her fingertips. This one wants the bullet. Don't bother with your bandages. Just give me a white room in your house. In your house. We're straight to the familiars. Thank you so much. Nate Pacelli on trumpet. That's me. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's really nice to sing for you all and to take this poison and give it to you. And then you clap. Thank you. I do have some cool stuff back there from local Portland artists after the show, and an email list if you'd like to hear about future shows coming up. Nate and I have a date coming up on June 27th, I think, at the Laurel Thirst with the full band, which is stand-up bass and drums and trumpet and singing. So we'll see you around, and go get some wine and some beer and some nuts and things like that, and get back in your seats for Annie C. Thank you.
the show tonight. We're going to start out with a tune. It's a reflection on Elon Musk and the emptiness of greed. And I think you could extrapolate this to many of our billionaire characters. I think we're feeling a lot of anger right now, and I can only speak for myself, but I'm also feeling a lot of sadness. Sadness that, I think there's a lot of potential that's being squandered, that these people that have so many resources and can do such good with it, and they still want to take and take and take from those who have less. And what kind of society has given us an Elon Musk, and how did he become who he is? This is a song called Never Keep. It's a new tune.
Would a trillion be enough to stop atop your mountain? Look down on all of us. Remember, we are human. We will never know how the poison entered you. Was it a slap or a string? It's entered me too. Look around. We avoid your gaze. Lonely man in a golden cage. Do you think you have enough to impress your daddy? An armored car to block out the world, computers crowning kings. Put on your sunglasses so you can't look us in the eyes. Funeral black, chainsaw high, cut through the lives of the little guy. Look around. We avoid your gaze. Lonely man in a golden cage. Sell your stars. Sell your soul. Hell or heaven, we all grow cold. Could you ever take enough to trade your blue for red? Trade the ocean for a dusty, rusty shore. Conquer another land. The rocket lost your way back home. A while you steal what you could never keep. Never keep, you can never keep it. Never keep, you can never keep it. Never keep it. Never keep it. Never keep, you can never keep it. Never keep, you can never keep it. Never keep it. Never keep it. Never keep, you can never keep it. Never keep, you can never keep it. Never keep it. Never keep it.
Woo! All right. Starting off intense. I hope you don't mind. Can I get a little more uke in the monitor? This is a song of persistence and resistance, and it's a story of the people who fought to remove the Klamath River dams, which was just completed last year. Yeah, let's give it up. If you don't know about this story, I encourage you to go home and read about it, watch some videos. It's really, really inspiring. A lot of people fought for decades to make this happen, and salmon are already swimming back upstream of the dams that used to be there. This is a tune called Overflowing.
Walk to the water, following my father, holding nets and fishing poles. Walls upstream left our nets empty, in the river warm and low. Before the dams we could feed each other. We give thanks and return their bones. Now we fight to save our water, intertwined as the river flows, dying on the shore. We turn without a home. Voices through the valley, can you hear us calling? Underneath the silence echoes water falling. Feel the rain return as our forces grow. Until the river rises, we are overflowing. At the banks we sang and prayed. We set down our fishing poles. Our father grieved a way of life his grandchildren may never know. Crying on the shore, tears to guide them home. Voices through the valley, can you hear us to the water, wish my father could see. Metal arms set the river free. Watch it flow past marching feet, past hands planting patient seeds. Children on the shore, welcome salmon home. Voices through the valley, can you hear us call there? Underneath the silence echoes water falling. Feel the rain return as our forces grow. Till the river rises, we are overflowing. Voices through the valley, can you hear us call there? Underneath the silence echoes water falling. Feel the rain return as our forces grow. Until the river rises, we are overflowing. Overflowing. Sing it with me. Overflowing. Overflowing. Overflowing.
All right, we're gonna mellow it out a little bit. This is a tune I wrote after playing at an ecstatic dance venue, and I've lived in Portland for about 15 years and I've never done ecstatic dance, but I played sort of for an ecstatic dance, and it was just really beautiful to see all different people of all different ages and races and genders coming together to dance. So this is a song called "Move Me."
Move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation. Move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation. Let me feel the silk of your skin, blood rushing in your hands that hold me. Let me see the edge of your smile, the mischief behind your eyes so holy. Move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation. Move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation. Let me hear you whisper words, yeah. Gives a burn from the divine. Let me feel the way that we move. Trace curves so smooth, we intertwine. Move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation. Move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation. separation. La da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, na na. Separation, move me with your breath, move me with your vibration. Let our hearts grow beyond separation.
Let's introduce these fine fellows here. We got Mr. David Kelly on lead guitar and backing vocals. Mr. Brian Link on bass. Rafael Otto on percussion. My name is Annie. I go by Annie C. This next tune, we're going to start getting into some silly tunes. And this is a song David and I wrote together. And we were out at the beach one night just having a bonfire, hanging out. There may have been some delights involved, some edible delights. And we looked off in the distance, and there was this boat out there. And we just started kind of ad-libbing on this idea of the midnight fisherman. So this is the tale of the midnight fisherman.
You at the dock, you untied your line, hard hands and sunburned skin. A pirate without the patch over your eye, a midnight fisherman. Kiss me as the sun descends and trees fade into the night. It ain't so much a leaving town as you're guided by the moonlight. Midnight fisherman, I let you reel me in. I dream of your salty kisses while you chase your mermaid mistress. I let you reel me in, my midnight fisherman. I let you reel me in. I know you're bright like the constellations. You know my love is true. We would shine like Mars and Venus if you would let me join you. You could call me your first mate, swift and handy on the dock. I'll let you handle all the bait if you let me hold your fishing pole. My midnight fisherman, I let you reel me in. I dream of your salty kisses while you chase your mermaid mistress. I let you reel me in, my midnight fisherman. I let you reel me in. Wish you'd return with a fish or two. Left me for the ocean, but I'm feeling blue. But I know you gotta go with the flow. I dream of your salty kisses while you chase your mermaid mistress. I'll let you reel me in, my midnight fisherman. I'll let you reel me in, my midnight fisherman. I'll let you reel me in.
And thank you all so much.
Right, this next tune has somehow become it's a very old song, but somehow has become a fan favorite. I was told not to tell people this when I moved here, but I'm originally from California. I'm from Southern California, and I will never get used to the winters here. I've just decided, and it always astonishes me.
It's true. She leaves every
February.
winter.
I'm out of here. It always surprises me every spring that, you know, the first day the sun comes out, it might not even be that hot, but people are just high on life. And so this is a song in that spirit. This is 57 and Sunny. We might try a little crowd participation. We'll see. We're gonna try this out. All right, maybe this side can do that. Let's see. Oh, we're kind of lopsided here. We're gonna try and maybe like, yeah, this side, do the ooze. And this side, maybe like 3 over. You got the 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Patrick wants it. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. One more time. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. All right. Put away your umbrellas, the sky isn't gray. Sun blinding through the window, melt the sheets. Time to start the day. Find the sunblock, pull the shorts out of their winter hideaway. Hey, cause it's 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Yeah, you sound good. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Pump bicycle tires, cruise out into the street. Friends or neighbors, grin at everyone you meet. Smiling wide, taking shirts off. Dudes mowing lawns, toes showing through flippy flops. We still ain't sweating, but hey son, we'll take what you got. Cause it's 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Yeah, one more. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Oh yeah, it's time to lay out and relax. Time to sunburn your ass. Let beams of light enter your eyes. Celebrate the first time in 3 months the sky forgot its disguise. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Let's fade it out. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 50, 50, 57, 57 and sunny. Oh, the quads are tired. 57 and sunny, 57 and sunny, 57, 57, 57 and sunny. Yeah. Good job, y'all. You joined the band. All right, we're officially into the silly block of the set. I feel like Stephanie and I are similar songwriters. A lot of like end of the world, apocalypse, and then you just got to get silly. Got to balance it out. This is a pretty new tune, and what was it, about a couple years? How old is she now? A couple years?
Dax?
Yeah.
Oh, she's almost 2 years old.
We have David 2 years ago got a baby turtle named Dax. Dax is a Star Trek character. For those D Space Nine shout out. And
It's because you can't tell a turtle's age till they're older, so I thought
Or,
Dax
yeah,
was kind of
sex,
nice. They're sexed, yeah. And so, yeah, Dax can go either way. She goes both ways.
so we've taken Dax on a few adventures. She came. I call her she, even though we don't know her sex yet. But we've taken her to Yosemite. We took her to the coast. I think it was when we took her to the coast that David had her in a little Tupperware next to the bed, and I just wrote in my notebook, "Turtle Slumber Party." If you wonder how we write songs, sometimes that's how it happens. So this is Turtle Slumber Party. I think how it starts. I'm in 57 sunny mode.
As mermaids swim and falcons fly fast from miles around, bunnies hop, ducklings glide, worms dance underground. Need finesse, a cozy dance on this wild night. Muddle our cold-blooded friends under the moonlight. Sometimes you gotta stick out your neck. Sometimes you gotta come out of your shell. Sometimes you got to slow down at the turtle slumber party. We'll find blooms and leaves to eat at picnic dinner time. Wings and paws move to the beat. We sing familiar rhymes. Our Shelley friends will love to tell stories round the fire. 'Cause they live long and they live well with wisdom we admire. Sometimes you gotta stick out your neck. Sometimes you gotta come out of your shell. Sometimes you got to slow down at the turtle slumber party. Sometimes you gotta stick out your neck. Sometimes you gotta come out of your shell. Sometimes you got to slow down at the turtle slumber party. Ooh.
Even the wise.
Ooh. Gotta have fun sometimes. Ooh.
So don't fall asleep.
Or you might wake with a cloaca in your face. Sometimes you gotta stick out your neck. Sometimes you gotta come out of your shell. Sometimes you got to slow down at the turtle slumber party. Sometimes you gotta stick out your neck. Sometimes you gotta come out of your shell. Sometimes you got to slow down at the turtle slumber party. So let's all slow down at the turtle slumber party. Let's all slow down at the turtle slumber party. Let's all slow
That one goes out to Dax, sleeping in her pile of dirt.
All right, the crown jewel of the funny set. Actually, Mr. Brian Link and the rest of the Colin trio, Colin and Cheo, helped record this. And if you haven't checked out the recording and the video, gotta check it out. This is a song called Tiny House Loft. And we were like midway through recording this, and I just started laughing. I'm like, this is a ridiculous song. And they're making it sound like really good. And I think it was actually how David met the Colin trio, was in my loft, you know. We got a...
We were cozy.
During a video shoot. we got... we got, you know, we got polyamorous that day. And...
That's a good one, honey. That's good. That's golden right there.
Yeah, I've lived in a tiny house for about 8 years. About 5 of those just in the tiny house. In the last 2.5, we rent a space, so I have some access to a regular size house. But this is a tale of the challenges of romance in a small space.
I see you kneeling in your garden, picking a handful of kale. You catch my eye with your peaceful demeanor and your shoes for the trail. We bike through summer streets of Portland, floral perfume in the air. I hope I remember to clean my dishes and put on good underwear, 'cause I know you could share a small space. This could bring us closer. You live a simple life. I should invite you over so we can make love in my tiny house loft. Got a 4-inch mattress that's mighty soft. So let's make love in my tiny house loft. I hold you tight so you don't fall off my tiny house loft. You ask if I get claustrophobic. I ask if you're over 5'8". We stop for sushi burritos to enjoy our day. 'Cause I know you could share a small space. We keep intentions pure. You live a simple life, composting human manure. So let's make love in my tiny house loft. Got a 4-inch mattress that's mighty soft. So let's make love in my tiny house loft. I hold you tight so you don't fall off my tiny house loft. Oh yeah, baby. Come on in. I can make a little room for you. Take it, yeah. Eat on a drum, that's also a table. Toes touch across the floor. You're 3 feet from my heart and a few inches from the door. You ignore the onion smell in the sink. And I ask what you think. I search your eyes for any regret, and you reply, it's not the size, but how you use it. So let's make love in my tiny house loft. Got a 4-inch mattress that's mighty soft. So let's make love in my tiny house loft. I hold you tight so you don't fall off my tiny house loft.
I heard we have a birthday in the house. At least one. John, it's your birthday today, and you decided to celebrate with us. I think we should sing happy birthday to John. Because I don't think any songs can follow that except happy
About the
birthday.
key of G.
Sure. You can lead us. Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
All right, this next, we're telling secrets over here. Sometimes when you play live, you play a lot faster than you play in practice. All right, we're gonna do I'll say some other things. Let's see. Thanks so much to Artichoke for having us. Thanks to Gary for doing sound. And it's been a little while since I played a full band show, since I played at Artichoke. It's really good. Yeah, feels good to be back playing full gigs. Thanks so much for coming out. It was a beautiful day. You could have just hung out outside. I appreciate you guys spending your time with us. We're gonna play a little love song. This is a love story part of our love story between David and I, and it's named after the place where almost exactly 5 years ago he said those 3 special words.
I hate you. I told her I loved her. Wind Mountain, she's talking about.
Wind
It's
Mountain.
a beautiful place.
This is called. I was trying to think of what our other three funny words. Some musical thing.
I know.
That was good. You gave me.
That was a little
beat me
harsh.
to the
That was harsher
punchline.
than I wanted it to be. It was meant to be funny.
When you practice, when you play together as a musician couple, it can be. There's a creative tension sometimes. But I really appreciate all the work he did on these songs, and well, we're kind of just stalling right here. But anyway, this is this is called "Chase the Wind."
This is the first song that we wrote together, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand on my thigh as we drive, watch the sun go down under a purple sky. Remember the days we couldn't touch at all, and out my window I saw raindrops fall in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. You spoke to me through a screen. We shared our nightmares and our dreams. Your deep, calm voice reassuring me it will be okay. It's okay to cry, to cry. It's okay to cry. I won't take for granted that I can feel your skin, and we can rise together to chase the wind up the mountainside, to see how Under trees so tall, we wonder how they stand. Warm when we kiss under forest light. You let me lead the way towards a sky as bright as your smile. As your smile. As your smile. And I won't take for granted I can feel your skin, and we can rise together to chase the wind up the mountainside. See how far we've climbed from the lonely path behind. I won't take for granted I can feel your skin, and we can rise together to chase the wind up the mountainside. See how far we've climbed from the lonely path behind. Up the mountainside to see how far we've climbed from the lonely path behind.
Thank you all very much.
So beautiful. Again, let's hear it for. I'm gonna go backwards this time. Raphael on percussion. Woo! Brian on bass. David on guitar and backing vocals. Yeah. This next song is actually David's song. We're gonna do one of his.
Maybe should I say a little something about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say a little something, then you say a little something, and then we'll be saying something. Don't let his amazing guitar skills fool you. He's also an amazing songwriter. I said amazing twice. Anyway, incredible songwriter.
That's arguable.
Incredible, extremely dedicated musician, and encourages me to practice. I don't always like to practice. I like to create new things all the time. Of all the songs I've heard, I think this is my favorite one that you've written.
That's it.
And whatever you want to
That
say.
means a lot to me. Anyway, yeah. So this is a little tune that we're gonna call "The Edge of Nevermore." That was one of two possible names that Annie seemed to like that one a little better, and it's a little more poignant, a little more sort of emotive. Anyway, it's sort of I was influenced by a couple years back. We live in sort of an idyllic, naturey place in Gresham. And a couple years back, we had a little robin's nest that was kind of like right up where we could like get right up to it. And there was like, sadly, like what happens in nature, sometimes if one of the babies is smaller, sometimes the mom just like won't feed it. Because they're just like, oh, these ones have a better chance. Sorry, bud. And they just like die. And I saw it happening, that the others were getting bigger. And so I like went up and like hand fed the little guy worms. And they all made it out of the nest. So he was all right. So actually, you know, hey, little robin, what? And anyway, and I was just sort of inspired by the idea of birds, and so this is sort of like a story about sort of the end of human civilization through the eyes of a bird. Actually, oh yeah, so
I mean,
that,
soulmate, really. Like,
I've repurposed the song now so that it was originally just about a bird. Now it's about two birds. All right, this is The Edge of Nevermore.
Sunrise over field and fountain, bird's eye, all the world is laid before. Clouds lie over moon and mountain, blown high in a cycle evermore. Waves crash down with the mighty sound of emotion and a heartache and a teardrop and a roar.
Rain falls over flowering forests, life's blood ever hopeful to restore. Bird calls when the night is darkest, flash flood racing down the valley floor. She makes her cry as it rages by, bringing ruin to the towers and the treetops on the shore.
And I wonder why, as the wind blows by with fury, don't even try reaching for the skies anyway. When we get shot down with a broken crown in a hurry, and the clouds drift past as the moon holds fast to the day. Stars shine over misty meadow, birds land on a branch above the door. Thin line of enclosing hedgerow, roots bound underground so long before. Take their rest as the world is blessed with the silence of a city on the edge of nevermore. And I wonder why, as the wind blows by with the fury, do I even try reaching for the skies anyway? Get shot down with a broken crown in a hurry, and the clouds drift past as the moon holds fast to the day. So I guess we'll run for the setting sun in a scurry, where the flames rise high over blood red skies of the fray. Get shot down with a broken crown in a hurry, as the wind blows by with a fury, and the moon holds out till the day.
Oh, thank you all so much.
Epic. Wow, this really flew by. This is the last song. I know. Again, thanks so much, everyone, for coming out. Thanks to Artichoke for having us. Thanks to Stephanie again for opening up. That was amazing. And yeah, just really grateful. I was, I don't know, I was pretty nervous. I didn't know how many people would come out. I didn't know how this would go. And I feel like it's been really, really fun. Kind of continuing on our our apocalypse into the world theme, but hopefully with maybe a positive, or not that it's not a positive spin, but trying a little bit of uplifting elements to it. This is a song, you know, I think there's obviously so much that's terrible going on right now, and I think it's a time to really band together with people we might not completely agree with, you know. There's the critical things, obviously, but we need enough of us to come together to fight the truly horrible things that are happening. And so this is a tune called Rise Together.
Look out the window, they say they're coming. Rifles and bombs in their arms. Watch us fight while they sit back laughing. Striking matches to watch us burn. Tell us turn the temperature down, so we simmer while the world is hotter than it's ever been. We chase paper that just fuels the fires, threatening to suffocate us all. So tired they paint us different colors. We are sisters, we are brothers, all children of the same mother. Time to honor her, time to grow. We gotta rise, rise together, rise together, together. We gotta rise, rise together, rise together, together. Turn off channels and turn towards each other. Stop billionaires from betting on our fears. What do you say to say what's looking in my eyes? Why you tears. So tired they paint us different colors. We are sisters, we are brothers, all children of the same mother. Time to honor her, time to grow. We gotta rise, rise together, rise together, together. We gotta rise, rise together, rise together, together. We gotta rise, rise together, rise together, together. We gotta rise, rise together, rise together, together.
All right, thanks so much, you guys. It was super fun. If you like what you heard, we both got music back there. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for having us.
Thank y'all so much. One more time for the lovely Annie C. That was beautiful. With a beautiful little guitar.